Yesterday's update video, I shared that I was kicked out of not only my brother's ICU room, but then I was asked to leave like the hospital in general. And through the night, I was not able to get any updates. Apparently, I was put on a list that the nurses were not allowed to tell me any information. When visiting hours came around the next morning, I went to the hospital, talked to the people at the front desk. I still was not allowed in, so that is when I asked to speak to somebody else. And I started calling our patient advocate. I was like, hey, they won't let me in. I'm downstairs at the front desk, and they were able to get things cleared up. And while that was happening, I also said, hey, the charge nurse also said that I was not allowed to spend the night anymore, and we did get that undone, so I was able to stay the night. But by the time that we got all that sorted out on the morning, he was already taken down for surgery prep. And then sometime in the afternoon, he got taken in for surgery, and then surgery took a couple hours. So basically, it was just shy of about 36 hours that my brother was alone, and he didn't really know why I was just all of a sudden gone. I am sharing the first 3 months of updates. After my brother and I lost our mom and dad when an impaired driver rear-ended our vehicle, landing my brother also in the ICU with the worst vehicular assault case the county had seen. I'm sharing from the perspective of education, awareness, and prevention. So I had later found out that his intestine surgeon had came in and shared that the white blood cells had been increasing for the past 3 days, and in a CT scan of his intestines yesterday, after which I was kicked out, so I didn't know, they saw a leak where they reconnected the organ. So part of my brother's intestines, because they were so badly damaged, like a section was cut and they reconnected it. Where they reconnected it, it was leaking. So they had to go back in today's update video. They had to go back in and do surgery to repair the leak. And then instead of just trying to reattach it again, he got, I did say here a colostomy bag. I later found out it was an ileostomy, a different part of the intestines. And for those unaware, keep in mind, I'm no expert, but all I knew was what I saw from the outside, because not a medical professional, and I don't like bodily fluids, but it was basically like a bag that he pooped out of attached to him on the side. But I cannot tell you the relief that both of us felt once I saw him out of surgery, once I reconnected with him back in the ICU room, and that I was able to stay the night again. Like, I was in, I don't want to quite say panic, but I was just constantly thinking about, like, what is going on? I wish I could be there. I just couldn't sleep. I could not sleep not knowing what was going on. Even worse, like I said earlier, my brother had no sense of time. So what did he go through in those 36 hours because I was not there, because I couldn't confirm or deny his hallucinations, because I couldn't help him reposition, because I couldn't help him get ice or get water, like on the little sponge stick things, like so many things that I was helping him with that I know the nurses weren't doing. And that's by no fault of their own. They have other patients, but I'm just saying, to have somebody one-on-one, literally in there with you, I just wish so badly that I could have been there.